What's up, my beautiful family? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for clicking the like button. It means so much to the soul, so much to the spirit. It just means so much to me. So I pray that you guys are having a magnificent day. Sending you lots of love, sending you lots of good vibe, good energy all day, every day. As we all know, I'm living this single life, baby, and trust me, I love it here. I love the single life. But I've noticed that the dating pool not only has pee in it, not only has doodle, okay, but it also has fungus in the dating pool. The dating pool is trash right now. It's truly trash. And if you on this side of the playing field, you single, you dating, you out here living your best life, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Because the reason why this dating era is so trash is because people are expecting to find the perfect person. Keyword, expecting, find the perfect person. That is such a flawed premise because none of that exists. Everybody has flaws. People have quirkiness about them, weirdness if you want to label it that. They have their own individual personality. Sometimes it will get on our nerves. So we should link up with someone that is the least annoying that we can tolerate. And how we do that is by operating and attracting the person that is whole towards us because we are whole. When we have wholeness within ourselves, now we are going to match with our equal. This dating era that's filled with pee and doodle and fungus is operating empty. They're running on E. So they want you to fill them up. That's why they want you to be the perfect person. And it's so selfish, if you ask me, that they have these lists, these made up rules, the made up requirements, how they want the other person to be towards them and to treat them and to do for them. And I'm like, it's not about you, baby. What we should focus on is how the person treats themselves. Because it's not ever about you when you are attracting the person towards you, when you are desiring a relationship. It's never about you. And this generation can't realize this. It's not about you. It's about how the person treats themselves, how the person loves themselves, how the person honors themselves, how the person respects themselves, how the person has dignity for themselves. And when they do this for themselves, they hold themselves at a higher standard, they hold themselves at such a high regard, then that is just going to be a ripple effect of how they will treat other people in the end. Because at the end of the day, we are only meant to experience each other. We're not meant to own each other. We're not meant to have possession over each other. We're not meant to try to control other people. And this is why it's so much friction and animosity, because the way this era, this modern day dating is operating is too extreme. It's really not healthy. It's honestly so toxic how we are really selfish when it comes to dating. That's why I came to the conclusion. I'm like, I don't think I'm selfish enough to be dating, because I would not ask someone to do things that I can't do for myself. So we should desire someone who is self-sufficient. We should focus on these qualities a person has. Self-sufficient. They're independent. They're a free thinker. They think for themselves. They do for themselves. And now you as a whole person, you do for yourself. You are a great person within yourself. You enjoy your space. You enjoy your solitude. Now you are inviting another type of energy around you. But the fact that we are prescribing love to be in this box and how we expect things from people, that will just lead to disappointment, because operating with dating, this is not about you. And I know this is hard to hear because we want everything about us. But when you are dealing with other humans, they are an individual. They have their own life. So we have to operate from compassion, from love, and allow people to be them. We should not try to control them. We should not be offended for them being themselves. We should not try to have rules and regulations of how they should treat us. If you feel like they're not treating you the way you should be treated, leave. You can always get your things and keep it moving and choose peace. You don't ever have to tolerate anything or any foolishness. And I know that's hard for some people to let go because we have been accustomed to having a scarcity mindset, thinking that love is out there when it's really in here. Like when we let go of someone, we think we're not going to experience true love again. But I just want to remind you, if you have true love within yourself, inner love within yourself, wholeness within yourself, you are now operating from love, and everything is just like the icing on the cake. So now you give space for people, you give grace to people, you allow things to flow, you don't try to label anything, you just be. Instead of trying to do so much in relationships and dating, trying to do this, trying to do that, now you just be. And that's the place to be. We are here to experience one another because we are all individuals at the end of the day. We have our own mind. We have our own heart. We have our own body. Nobody should be out here trying to tell us what to do. No one should be out here trying to control us, because then that's going to make us feel like we have to play small and we can't be ourselves. We have to play small and we can't be our true, authentic self. And when we get to being in a relationships, then we start losing ourselves, because then when we get into relationships, we start losing ourselves trying to yield to the other person for them to like us and love us, when in reality we were meant to be our authentic self from the jump in the dating stage. So it's so important to embrace your truth, be your authentic self, your quirkiness, your weirdness. And if they don't like it, baby, bye-bye. But it's not about them. It's about you living in your truth, operating from your wholeness, because all a person ever is going to do at the end of the day is just amplify the love that you already have within yourself. If you don't have the love within yourself, you're going to operate in a codependency mindset. You're going to operate from codependency. You're going to operate from neediness. You're going to operate from trauma bonding instead of allowing things to be free, because love is free and love is freedom. And I think the pool will get very cleaner if we all realize that we are individuals. We are here to love, to laugh, and to live. But we cannot expect someone to be perfect. We have to get rid of this false premise, this idea of finding a perfect person, finding your soulmate. You're not going to find anybody because you're not lost, okay? You are going to attract opportunities. You're going to attract people. You're going to attract places towards you from the level of your consciousness. So if your consciousness is abundant, your level of consciousness is abundant, that is what will flow to you like a magnet. But if your consciousness level is lack, scarcity, then that is the type of things, the type of people you will have around you, because that is where you're operating from. So we have to release the idea of perfection and allow the imperfections to be the true beauty of this journey. I love you so much, family. Thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in. I am Tera Chantelle, and guess what? I'm gonna meet you at the top, baby. Peace.